A quality floor-standing speaker can instantly supercharge your sound system. Not only do they look good, drawing focus to a sound system and making it stand out rather than blend in, but they're known for sounding spectacular. They're designed to slot in next to bookcases and TV cabinets, taking advantage of vertical space and resulting in a smaller footprint. Most of them, especially the pricier ones, will quite happily fill even a large room and create theater quality sound. We have listed the top 5 floor standing speakers and their key features, plus the things you need to consider to help you choose the best one for you. Links to all the products mentioned in the video are in the description below. You could also find a more detailed analysis and a comparison tool on our website, legitpick.com. Number 5. Elac Debut 2.0 f5.2. If you're on a tight budget, the Elac Debut 2.0 f5.2 are a great option. They really are brilliant performers for the money, offering a mature and sophisticated sound that belies their low price. Build quality is solid enough and they're unfussy when it comes to positioning. The main drivers use aramid fiber for greater stiffness, resulting in a transparent sound with plenty of detail and dynamic expression. It is not a criticism when we say that some rivals offer a fuller presentation. In fact, some rivals can offer more in most regards. But the f5.2 aren't about offering more, they're about offering the music as it is fed to them, as transparently as possible. Detail and textural insight is their forte, which makes for a compelling listen. Elac has been in the speaker business since the 1980s, and it's made many fine products since that time. But in terms of value for the money, the Debut B5.2 are one of its finest. Number 4. Fluance SXHTBW. All the floor standing speakers previously listed come as a pair, and that's fine. However, many people are buying floor standards with intention of using them for a surround sound home theater experience. Assuming you don't already have any of those other pieces to the puzzle, you'll quickly go over the budget. Costing just half of our $1,000 budget, Canadian audio equipment manufacturer Fluance offer a cheaper and more comprehensive package. The SXHTBW comes with 2 floor standers as well as rear and center speakers. The only thing you have to worry about is making sure you have a compatible amp and consider adding a subwoofer. What's most impressive is even when you take away the rear and center speakers, the floor standers you're left with can hold their own against some of the others in this list. There aren't some mini floor standards, the fronts are packing 2 powerful 6.5-inch woofers and weigh a hefty 33.45 pounds per speaker. Now, if we're being more critical, there's no arguing that the full-blown 5.1 setup with the likes of the Klipsch RP8000F or Elac Debut 2.0 f6.2s in the mix will result in more detail, power, and openness to the sound. While the treble and mids are clear and well emphasized, the lower end doesn't have the richness found in more expensive speakers. But considering you'd be paying 2 or 3 times as much for those, making the comparison would be unfair. To add to the praise, the Fluance SXHTBW speaker looks fantastic. The available black ash, natural walnut, and white finishes ensure you'll be able to find something that matches your room. It would have been even nicer if Fluance offered their signature black and yellow colorway, but alas, that is reserved for their signature series range. Number 3. Sony CS3. We recently reevaluated our budget floor standing speaker options. While there are plenty of models available, we thought we could do better and find a model for you that would just knock it out of the park. And we did! The Sony CS3s are everything we want from an affordable pair of speakers, delivering clean and clear sound quality that feels natural and realistic. Unlike many inexpensive speakers, the CS3s have a solid build and looks that are as clean as the sound. They are quite old now, released in 2014, but they have aged spectacularly well. Other affordable models like the Onkyo SKF4800 perform well. Why would you buy them when you could have a pair of speakers that are as assured and as confident as these? In our opinion, however, there are some rough edges to the CS3s. While in general the sound quality performs well, we did notice that the movie audio could be a little harsh and grating at times, with the treble becoming hard to listen to. This is a common problem with affordable speakers, but somehow we found it even more frustrating here given how well the speakers perform with things like music. If you want an affordable pair of speakers that excel at movie audio, check out the Klipsch R26FA below. Otherwise, we think the CS3s remain one of the best floor standing speaker options at this price point. Number 2. Dayton Audio T652. Generally speaking, we'd advise you to steer clear of floor standing speakers under $200. At that price point, it's very hard to get good results. Dayton Audio are among the few companies to do it successfully, and their T652 speakers manage to produce solid sound quality at a very affordable price point. These are perfect for smaller rooms, and if you want to spend a little more and boost the sound quality even further, you can spring for the T652 Air versions, which include Air Motion Transformer tweeter, which gives you more detailed audio. That said, we think the base T652 is good enough to buy on its own. As the Dayton Audio T652s are budget speakers, you can definitely expect some distortion at higher volumes. You also won't be able to use banana plugs for your speaker connections here. These speakers use spring clips, which means you'll need to rely on bare speaker wire. It's frustrating, but not a deal breaker, and the T652s are still among the best budget speakers we've tested. Number 1. Klipsch RP8000F Floor Standing Speaker Pair. It's not difficult to recognize a Klipsch speaker, either by the way it looks, with its copper spun speakers and Tractrix horn, or the sound quality. The RP8000F is one of their reference range, which comes with a big reputation. They are sure to be considered as one of the best quality floor standing speakers around. The cabinets have two-way design. They feature two 8-inch cerametallic woofers with 1-inch titanium tweeter. These are paired with a 90 by 90 degree Tractrix horn. The horn itself is a Klipsch specialty. Its silicone face helps to give a smooth frequency response and a very natural sound. The tweeter is vented and is designed to eliminate any standing waves which can produce unwanted harmonics, thus delivering an accurate and detailed high-frequency reproduction with minimal distortion. The woofers are rigid but also lightweight in design. They are placed in a non-resonating steel basket and are matted to a copper-wound voice coil for increased conductivity. Klipsch designed its Tractrix port to provide a fast transfer of air from the cabinet. It is designed with built-in flares that cut out any air turbulence from entering the port. This delivers a clean and crisp bass with a lot of natural depth. And they will produce a very impressive 150 watts of power. The cabinet design is finished off with aluminum feet. They have a design that minimizes the amount of contact with the floor surface. The idea is that they give less resonance than plastic or MDF. Unlike the CVS, the grills are attached magnetically and are easy to remove, and when not used, don't leave any unsightly holes. The speakers measure 43 inches high by 11 by 10 inches. They weigh about 60 pounds each. The speakers are very impressive sound-wise and also with their aesthetics. The copper spun speakers give quite a visual feature. The price point for two is very reasonable. Hopefully, this list of our recommended floor standing speakers have given you some inspiration. Floor standers are the creme de la creme when it comes to speakers available for the home, so you should take time to pick out the right one for yourself. For the home theater, you can't really go wrong with the exciting and loud Klipsch RP8000F, which will make you feel like you're in the theaters. But if you're using them to fill the room with your jazz or rock collection, something more hi-fi focused like the Elac W 2.0 f6.2 will be more suitable. Another thing to consider is the shape of your hi-fi audio stack. Do you already have an amp receiver and/or center rear speakers? If that's the case, you'll want to think about how well they'd fit with each other. Even if you're just looking for a 2.0 channel setup right now, you should always consider the possibility of adding things to the mix in the future. Let us know in the comments down below which floor standing speaker you're going to choose. Thanks for watching, and that's all for this video. If you liked this video and it helped you in any way, please give this video a like, and if you don't want to miss out on any future videos, subscribe to the channel. Hope to see you in the next video. Till next time, see you guys later.